Hi, this is Jay Hart, and I want to do a flip through of this very fun magazine. It's Fairy Magazine is now called Enchanted Living. Very fun images. It's issue number 50, spring of 2020, and it is about $13 in the USA. The pre-Raphaelite issue. So I haven't looked through this very closely. Enchanting new projects. And I'm gonna adjust my lamps. These are just very lovely images. And I thought they would be inspiration, or I might even cut. Isn't that pretty? It looks like a crystal with florals inside. Just pretty stuff. Gather ye rosebuds. A day with pre-Raphaelite sisters, Emily, Autumn, and Veronica Varlow. So isn't that lovely? These ladies are dressed up in costumes that they could come from that era. A zither, violin, lovely wallpaper, and that's a famous painting. Can't think of what her name was. So they're posed, and if the focus was softer, they would look like an old master's painting. And let me see what this says. It's the photograph credits. So these are old paintings, old pictures, and here's a modern one. Lovely clothes. Isn't that a lovely scene? Oh, isn't that a gorgeous old windmill? Love that stonework. Lady Lilith. Wouldn't that be fun to wear those kind of clothes all the time? That's not attractive, like she's eating the weeds, the florals. Isn't that a lovely doorway? More musical instruments and lovely clothes. That would be me, not being able to button up the dress. Oh. Lovely stonework. Looks like a village. The cloisters. Just lovely. So I found this at Barnes & Noble. Stained glass and knight's armor. That's a cake. Flora, the goddess of flowers. And directions to make the cakes. Just so pretty. Veronica Varlow, Life of a Love Witch. Lots of spells you can do. The Search of the Sisterhood, Discovering Pre-Raphaelite. Raphaelite. I'm sure there's a good way to say that. Just lovely images. Pre-Raphaelite. Pre-Raphaelite. I can't say that. Let's see now. What is that? Is that stonework or cloisonne or something? Interesting story. Oh, isn't that pretty? A vintage photo. Lovely ladies. Disenchanted book. One of the best fantasy romances. Graveyard. Interesting florals and gravestone shapes. Stamped with immortality. The hat. Oh, she's wearing a crafter's crown. She's painting. Silent Wood by Elizabeth Siddall. Hand-blended herbal dyes in all nature's colors. Oh, that's an embroidery. Not sure if that's standalone or it's actually embroidered onto that background fabric. It's hard to tell. Watercolor. Oh, pretty stained glass. Or maybe it's painted glass. It doesn't look like a stained glass. Tips for decorating in pre-Raphaelite style. I'll learn to say that someday. The 13th key. Stoking the fires of Beltane through art, ritual, and feasting by Whisper in the Wood. Isn't that a lovely scene? I believe that's lilacs. Yeah, lilac syrup. Something in the wind. Isn't that a lovely scene? Bells tied to strings. So witchery. Enhance your witchcraft. Oh, isn't that a lovely scene? Casting garden spells. I didn't realize it was going to be so much into witchcraft. Bohemian Beauty. Is that wine? Oh, Wild Child Elixir. Oh, these are tarot decks. Rebellion, nature, and above all beauty. Well, that pretty much sums it up. The eccentricities of gentlemen. Persephone's mirror glazed cake. Romance and refined revelry. They reveled and now they're resting. Oh, isn't that a gorgeous dress? Lovely shoes with, I think those might be spiders. 2, 4, 6, 2, 4, 6, 12 legs. So that's something else. Oh, like Rapunzel, no, was it Sleeping Beauty who pricked her finger on the spinning wheel? Okay, so I read the story. This is, oh, Briarwood. This is the legend of Briar Rose, Sleeping Beauty. And I'm not sure why the men are sleeping. Oh, aren't those pretty pendants? Oh, more pretty pendants. You know, that would be fairly easy to make if you had a small picture, covered it with glossy accents, and then made a frame or mounted it on something gold, metallic. Okay, and she's got a key and she's going to open up a box. Isn't that pretty? Like Pandora is opening her box and some fog is coming out. And there she is with another box. And what is the deal with that necklace? She's got her arm underneath it, unless, I don't know, her hair is really pretty. Have nothing in your house that you do not know to be useful or believe to be beautiful, by William Morris. Let's see, what's going on with her? Rose hair oil for the toilet. The Unicorn Handbook. Well, anyway, that's just full of lovely things.